Hello friends, Namaste. Today we are going to talk about prefixes and suffixes. So let us see. So first of all, what is prefix? As per the name suggests, prefix. A prefix is a group of letters or a syllable added at the beginning of a word to change its meaning. Right? Prefixes can modify the meaning of the base verb by making it negative, indicating time or place, or suggesting the opposite or a particular degree. Right? For example, say violence. Violence means hinsa. But if we add the prefix non, it becomes non-violence, ahinsa, right? So prefix is a word which fixes before the base verb means violence, and the prefix, the word prefix is non, so become non-violence. So non-violence it becomes the negative or an opposite word, right? So prefix makes something opposite. Then suffix. A suffix, if the prefix comes before the base verb, then the suffix comes after the base verb. So, a suffix is a group of letters or a syllable added at the end of a word to change its meaning or grammatical function. For example, ness and ESS. Happiness. Happy is a base verb and the suffix will be ness. So it will change the meaning. Happy, khush, happiness, khushhali. A suffix is a group of letter or a syllable added at the end of a word to change its meaning or grammatical function. Suffixes can modify the word by turning it into a different part of speech, indicating tense, number, or degree, or changing its meaning entirely. Honest, honesty. Happy, happiness. Say other if we say less then so many restless, right? Restless. लेकिन आराम सिवाय आराम बगैर restless. So all these things, all these less, ness, these are the suffixes. So let us see. First of all, we will talk about prefix. Un. The prefix is un and the meaning is not or opposite of. For example, if the base verb is happy, if we put the prefix un, then it will become unhappy and that means not happy, right? Or sad. Second is re. Re means again or back. For example, if the base verb is visit, then if we add re, so it will become revisit. Revisit means to visit again. So that will become revisit. The third prefix is pre. Pre means before, right? Prefix, for example. So prefix, pre means before. So preview. Preview means to see or view before. So preview. Then the fourth one is dis. The meaning of dis will be non or sometimes opposite of or sometimes reverse. For example, disagree. Disagree means not agree, right? So disagree. Then the fifth word is miss. Meaning of miss is wrong or badly. And the base verb is understanding or understand. And if we put the prefix miss, then it will become misunderstand. Means to understand wrongly or say it is not properly understand, so it will become misunderstanding. Right? So prefix means this, the words which come before the base verb. So we have only seen here 5 prefixes. There are so many other prefixes too that you can check. Then the next is suffixes. Suffixes means it will come after the base verb. So first is li. The meaning of li, ly means in a manner of, for example, quickly. So quick is the base verb and li is suffix. So quickly means in a quick manner. Then very happily, right? So happily, quickly, sadly, honestly. So these are the suffixes. Then the word ness or the suffix ness. The meaning of ness is state or quality of. For example, happiness. Happiness means the state of being happy. As second example, healthiness. Healthiness means the state of being healthy. So ness. The third one is full. The meaning of the suffix full is full of. So, suffix means the base verb is beauty and we will add suffix as full. So, it will become full of beauty, beautiful, right? Wonderful, full of wonders. So, this is full. The fourth one is able or able, right? So, it means capable of. For example, readable. Readable means something which can be, which we can read, right? Capable of being read. So that is readable. Actionable. Actionable means something upon which one can action, one can take action, right? So actionable. So understandable, something which one can understand, something which is capable of being understood or understood. So that is understandable. So this the suffix is able. Then meant. Meant whenever the suffix meant is there, that means action or result. For example, achievement. Achievement means the result of achieving. So achievement. Then say achievement, then agreement, the result of being agreed, right? So agreement, achievement, and so many other words with whom we can add meant suffix, right? So these were the prefixes and suffixes. So this is one type of a exercise which I'll give to you. I'll give the word to you and you have to have the meaning, the prefix, base and suffix, even the parts of speech that we will see in our next video, the synonym, antonym and the original sentence. And visual is obviously it's very optional. If you want to do, you can. So the word is remarkable. Meaning is notable, unusual or extraordinary. The prefix is re, of course. Base verb is remark and the suffix will be able, right? So remarkable. Then it is adjective because we can see that this is your remarkable achievement, right? So remarkable achievement. Which achievement? Remarkable achievements. So remarkable will be an adjective. Synonym of remarkable is noteworthy and antonym means average, right? It's not say not that good or not that bad even. The sentence is, although flitting snowflakes are remarkable moments in nature, as no two are even the same in their shape and size. Right? So this is the word remarkable used in the sentence, and this is a visual given. Right? We are talking about snowflakes, so they have given us the image of snowflakes. So it was all from my side. Thank you so much.